Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students, Assalamu alaikum. You are watching Math with Yasir Rafat, and today we have to discuss a very important question, that is question number 14 of exercise 8.2 first year federal board. So here we have to prove this whole expression will be equals to 2 power n plus 1 minus 1 and divided by n plus 1. So here we have to prove this statement here. So take out the left hand side here, that is n combination 0, 1 upon 2, n combination 1, 1 upon 3, n combination 2, 1 upon 4, n combination 3, and so on, 1 upon n plus 1, n combination n. So here we have to prove this whole statement, it is equals to 2 power n plus 1 and minus 1, 2 power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1 here. Dear students, we have a combination formula here. If we have to n combination r, if we have to expand manually, so this is n factorial divided by r factorial, and this is n minus r factorial. We have to expand these all combination using this formula. So here this is n combination 0, n combination 0. So here it will be n factorial divided by 0 factorial and n combination n minus r, that is n minus 0 factorial. So this will be n factorial and it is equals to 1. That means n combination 1 will be equals to 1. Dear students, remember that 0 combination it is equals to 1. We have also proved this in my previous video, which we have discussed how 0 factorial it is equals to 1. Well, now come to the next point here, that is 1 upon 2, and here directly we have to expand here. We have to use the formula n factorial divided by r factorial means 1, and then the difference of these two factorial here. Now again come to this factor here, 1 upon 3 remains same, n combination 2, so this is n factorial divided by 2 factorial and n minus 2 factorial. Now come to this next factor, 1 upon 4, again n factorial divided by n minus 3 factorial, and n minus 3 factorial, and so on, plus, and then n combination n, it will be equals to 1, or we can verify here also as well. Now we have to simplify here. So this is 1 plus 1 upon 2, and this is n factorial. We have to expand till 1, n minus 1 factorial divided 1 factorial means 1, and this is n minus 1 to the whole factorial. So this factor will cancel out to this one. Now here 1 upon 3, this is n factorial, we have to expand n, we can expand this n minus 1 and n minus 2 factorial, and divided by 2 factorial, n minus 2 factorial. So here this is 1 upon 4, and this is n factorial, that n minus 1, n minus 2, and n minus 3 factorial, and whole divided by 3 factorial or n minus 3 factorial, dot dot dot, plus 1 over n plus 1, and this will be equals to 1, because n minus n factorial, that is 0 factorial, which is equals to 1, n factorial divided by n factorial, it is equals to 1. That means n combination 0 will be equals to 1, and n combination n, it is equals to 1. So here this factor n factorial minus 1 and n minus 1 factorial cancel, n minus 2 factorial cancel, n minus 3 factorial will be cancel out to each other. So the next result is the simplified form of this expression here. This is 1 upon 2 n. This is 1 upon 3 n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial. 2 factorial means 2 into 1. We can write down. Here this is 1 upon 4 n minus 1, n minus 2, and this is 3 factorial. That means 3, 2, 1, and so on, 1 over n plus 1. Now we can write down here, this is 1, and 2 into 1 means 2 factorial. This is n minus 1, 3 into 2 into 1 means 3 factorial. This is n minus 1, n minus 2, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 means 4 factorial, and so on, plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Now we have to multiply and divide by n plus 1, multiply and divide by n plus 1. So this is 1 upon n plus 1, and now multiply n plus 1, the whole factor here. So this is n plus 1, this is n plus 1 into n divided by 2 factorial. This is n plus 1, here n minus 1 divided by 3 factorial. Here we have to multiply n plus 1, that is n minus 1, n minus 2 divided by 4 factorial, and so on, and this is n plus 1 multiplied by 1. So this is n plus 1 over n plus 1. Multiply and divide by n plus 1. Now here we can write down this whole expression in combination form, that is, this is n plus 1. So n plus 1 can be written in this form, n plus 1 combination 1. When we have to expand manually, we will get n plus 1 here. So here this is n plus 1 combination 2, n plus 1 combination 2. This is n plus 1 combination 3. This is n plus 1 combination 4, and so on. This is n plus 1 combination n plus 1. If we have to apply the formula which we have discussed with you right now, here this one, n combination r, it is equals to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. When we have to apply this formula, it will be equals to n plus 1. So that means n plus 1 can be written n plus 1 combination 1. And similarly, n plus 1 into n upon 2 factorial can be written in the form of n plus 1 upon 2 factorial. Here we know that now we have to use the binomial formula here. That is, we know that 1 plus x power n plus 1, so that is equals to n plus 1 combination 0 plus n plus 1 combination 1 into x, n plus 1 combination 2 x square, and so on. And so on, that will be equals to n plus combination 1, that is x power n. So here we have to put x is equals to 1 here, n. So here we have to put x is equals to 1. So this will be equals to 2 power n plus 1, n combination 1, n plus 1 combination 0, it will be equals to 1. And here x it is equals to 1. So multiply by 1, there is no change. So n combination 1, this is n combination 2, this is n combination plus 1 combination n plus 1, and so on here. So when we have to put x is equals to 1, so there is no change, because multiply by 1 we have the same result here. So dear students, this plus we have to shift here, and this is n plus 1 combination 1 plus n plus 1 combination 2 and n plus 1 combination n plus 1. This is the value of 2n plus 1 minus 1 here. So just we have to put the same value here in equation number 1. This is say equation number 1. This is say equation number 1 here. This is say equation number 1 here. So this is 1 over n plus 1, and the value of this whole expression here, it is equals to 2 power n plus 1 minus 1. That can be written in this form: 2n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1, and this is the result here. Dear students, if you like this video, please share it and subscribe my channel Math with Yasir Faq. Thank you so much.